Next, we have an amazing story of conversion. Dr. Gloria Polo, a dentist from Bogota, Colombia, was struck by lightning in the 1990s. The first miracle is her survival, and the second, many would agree, is her journey back to faith in her near-death experience. Carolee McGrath returns now with the story of a former atheist who is now telling anyone who will listen about God's love and mercy.
Dr. Gloria Polo, a dentist from Colombia, understands the power of prayer. But in the 1990s, as her career was taking off, God wasn't on her radar. She thought religion was a joke and heaven a fairy tale. That all changed May 5th, 1995.
Llovía muchísimo.
And it was raining so much.
De camino a la facultad.
On our way to the dental department,
Nos cayó un rayo.
we were struck by lightning.
Dr. Polo, married with 2 children, shared her story after Mass at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Parish in Northampton on a recent Saturday. The translation was provided by Katie Langoni. She released her testimony in a book, Struck by Lightning, Death, Judgment, and Conversion, published by Pilgrims of St. Michael. She told the congregation how her nephew, who was also struck by lightning, died instantly. Dr. Polo, who still walks with a limp, suffered severe burns and trauma. As doctors worked to save her, she says God showed her heaven and hell are no fairy tales.
El Señor me muestra
And the Lord showed me
el que me amaba y me buscaba tanto.
how much He had loved me and sought me,
No obstante mi soberbia,
and my pride was so great.
siempre envió sacerdotes por mí religiosas,
But He had still sent me priests, religious,
pero yo me creía mejor que ellos.
but I thought I was better than them.
Dr. Polo, who considered herself an atheist, says God also allowed her to see purgatory. And she says suddenly all of the things she had been pursuing, beauty and wealth, didn't matter anymore. Her survival shocked the doctors.
And they were able to take me off life support.
Los médicos no tenían ninguna explicación.
The doctors had no explanation.
For the last 20 years, she's been sharing her story all around the world with the approval of her diocese in Bogota, Colombia.
The Lord has given her the mission of giving this message 1,000 times 1,000.
Eves Jakes, the assistant editor of the Michael Journal, a bi-monthly Catholic magazine, helped organize the event.
Dr. Gloria Polo talks about intercessory prayer. The reason why she's here giving this testimony is because there's people in Colombia that heard her accident and they got on their knees and prayed for her, and especially a peasant.
During her talk, Dr. Polo really focused on the sin of abortion. She says she used to be pro-choice and would encourage friends or acquaintances to have an abortion. She says her near-death experience changed that.
She expressed sorrow over her own abortion at 16.
Ese vacío que queda ya tan profundo.
This emptiness that stays there so profound.
Solo las mujeres que han abortado saben de qué yo estoy hablando.
Only those women who themselves have had abortions know what I'm talking about.
She says while she's spent years mocking the Catholic Church, she will spend the rest of her life telling people that Jesus is the only way, truth, and life.
Happiness is not in vices nor in promiscuity,
ni el pecado.
nor is it in sin.
La felicidad está colgado en un madero de la cruz.
Happiness is nailed to a cross.
Cristo te ama.
Christ loves you.
And it's a message she'll never get tired of sharing. Reporting for Reel to Reel in Northampton, I'm Carolee McGrath.
If you would like a copy of Dr. Polo's book, we have a link at iobserve.org.